In 2021, Mobile experienced the deadliest year in the previous 2 decades. There were 51 reported homicides in the city. A young woman with a promising future ahead of her, regrettably, her dreams will never come true, was one of the people that made the statistics. Dayvon Bray, a 22-year-old, made sure she wouldn't live to see her prospects. Bray made the decision to kill his ex-girlfriend and return to prison after being freed on bond for murder. Many people are curious about how a risky individual who was convicted of murder was granted bond after serving such a brief period of time in jail. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Jireh's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Mobile. Mobile is a city located in the southwestern part of the state of Alabama, along the Mobile River and the northern shore of Mobile Bay, which opens into the Gulf of Mexico. The city has a population of around 185,000 residents, making it the third largest city in Alabama. Mobile is known for its rich cultural heritage, historical significance, and its role as a major port city. It is recognized as the birthplace of Mardi Gras in the United States, a tradition that dates back to the early 1700s and continues to be celebrated with vibrant parades and festivities each year.
Mobile County murder suspect out on bond allegedly killed his girlfriend this morning. WKRG News 5's Tiffany Gray is here with us in the studio. Tiffany, only months ago, the suspect was charged with killing a man in Pritchard.
Yes, Chair's 22-year-old Dayvon Bray was arrested this morning and is being charged with murder. This time, police say he shot and killed his 18-year-old girlfriend, Jireh Portis.
Jireh Portis was born on Sunday, May 4, 2003. Jireh Portis was an excellent softball player with a pleasant spirit. Jireh has always been athletic and had stated that she wanted to study medicine. Her father referred to her as merely a light beam. She was a cheerful person all the time. He claimed that although Jireh experienced the normal highs and lows of adolescence, his daughter was a delight. Jireh treasured the people she was close to, enjoyed having fun, and enjoyed spending time with her family and friends. She added that she would quickly lose interest in conversations after 4 to 5 exchanges. She put her happiness first and loved life, doing whatever it took to make her happy. She was surrounded by others, but occasionally she felt alone. Although Portis experienced her fair share of highs and lows, she was a courageous individual who always kept her head high and was able to overcome any obstacle in her path. She experienced heartbreak as she grew older and then went on with her life. She began dating 22-year-old Dayvon Bray while she was a student. Being young, they were both attempting to make their way in the relationship. Although Bray seemed to be getting involved with the crew, Portis still had goals she wanted to accomplish since they would break up and then get back together despite their troubles. Sadly, their tumultuous romance would come to a sad end. Around 11:45 p.m. on Thursday, January 13, 2022, Mobile police were called to an apartment located in the 7300 block of Bellingrath Road regarding a reported shooting incident involving a person. Officers discovered an injured female victim, age 18, when they arrived. After being taken to the hospital, she passed away from her wounds. After an inquiry, it was found that Dayvon Bray, the victim's 22-year-old boyfriend, had shot the girl, killing her. After being taken into custody, Bray was charged with murder. Jireh Portis has been identified as the victim. Dayvon Bray was out on bond following a murder in Pritchard in August 2021. Bray faces charges related to the August 3 death of Frederick James on Captain Leon Street. Judge Spiro Kyriagotis reduced Bray's bond from $250,000, which had been set at the time of his arrest, to $200,000 in September 2021. Bray was set free on September 21, 2021.
KRG News 5's Tiffany Gray is talking with the victim's father, who is looking for justice tonight.
Yes, Jireh Portis' father says her death was senseless and it should have never happened. Jireh Portis says he will do what it takes to make sure her death won't be made in vain as they continue to search for hope in the middle of this chaos.
You know, the worst part is, waking up every day. My first conscious thought is always, my baby's gone. And I know it's going to be like that for the rest of my life.
Instead of planning college tours, birthdays, or even a wedding, Jireh Portis is only left to plan his daughter's funeral.
My daughter, she was a joy. She was only here for 18 years, but she lived her life to the fullest.
Police say Portis was murdered by her 22-year-old ex-boyfriend, Dayvon Bray, on Bellingrath Road in Theodore, January 14th. In August of 2021, Bray was accused of shooting and killing a man in Pritchard. A week later, he was released on bond.
Policemen were saying there are over 130 of these type of criminals roaming the streets of Mobile. And they're not at home watching TV or twiddling their thumbs. They're actually out in our city pursuing our sons and daughters to commit other atrocities. So our current bond system for murders does not work. Our current bond system for murderers who are proven flight risks does not work.
Alabama lawmakers have been fighting to pass Aniah's Law, which is a bill allowing judges to deny bond for suspects of violent crimes. Now that Jireh is no longer here, her father says he will advocate for Aniah's Law.
I definitely urge all residents to vote in support of this law because you never know. You never know how this may impact you, your family, or a loved one. So we must do our part as citizens to help push that legislation forward.
A lifelong athlete expressed her interest to go to school for medicine. Her funeral will be held on Tuesday. Aniah's Law will go before voters this upcoming November. Live in the studio, Tiffany Gray, WKRG News 5.
A homicide investigator stated that they were sent to the home of Bray's aunt on Bellingrath Road. The investigator revealed that he had been residing with his aunt and that Bray, his aunt, and girlfriend were the only ones present at the time of the incident. At some time during the night, the aunt hears at least 2 gunshots. The state did not explain why Portis was shot. The detective stated that there were no traces of a struggle, but this did not preclude a fight from taking place. The detective reported that Bray made the first 911 call, saying, "We got a murderer over here," before disconnecting the line. The Alabama Supreme Court has raised the maximum bail amount a judge can set for a state murder charge to $1.5 million. The change to Alabama's criminal rules was approved by the High Court on January 14th, news outlets reported. It means murder defendants now face bail that's 10 times higher than the previous limit of $150,000. Alabama prosecutors had pushed for the change, saying the old bail limit was too low to keep some dangerous criminal defendants in jail while awaiting trial. This is after Dayvon Bray killed his girlfriend while he was out on bond for murder. It's tragic that the family cannot understand what drove Bray to kill Portis. Others claim he killed her because she wanted to leave him, but we can't confirm anything. We hope the family receives the justice they deserve so that they can move ahead. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.